Hey guys, Garrett or Custom Brick Creations here, back with another video, and this is going to be the third update for the Ghost. As you guys can kind of see behind me, I got a lot of stuff done. I told you guys last week that I had a huge Bricklink order coming in. I got most of it. I ordered 12 separate packages. I think 8 of them came in, so I got quite a few of them, but I'm still missing a couple. I wanted to have just a little bit more done, but that's okay. They should be showing up here in the next couple days, so I'm not too worried about it. But overall, I think I got a ton done on the upper side of the Ghost. As soon as those come in, I'll definitely be filling in those parts, and you'll see that probably next week. And then we're going to move to the underside of the Ghost, which I'm really excited to start working on, because that means we're just about the halfway point for the Ghost. The underside's a lot more simplistic, and I'll show you guys. I was able to get in those hinge bricks. That was definitely the winner of the vote. I think only 2 people voted, and that's what they voted for. So, I'm going to say a huge shout out to Wyatt and Rich Boy J. Both of you guys definitely hit up that that vote well. But yeah, no, those guys came in, and I started getting that done. I also was able to finish up quite a bit on just the little details that I was missing. I completely reworked the rear panels of the ship. The downward slants were actually reversed. The blue is supposed to be up top, and then the white down below. So you'll see I fixed that, and then just added in a lot of tiling, a lot of little things that were missing, and I'll show you all the stuff that I didn't quite get in that I was kind of disappointed by, but overall I think it came out really well looking. It's getting there. It's really getting there. Before I do get started, I wanted to say a huge shout out to my man Paul Roberts. I'll go ahead and link him down in the description below, but for any kind of minifigure stuff you could need, this guy has been great in getting them. I'll show you guys. He was actually able to get me a second set of the Ghost crew, including Hera, Sabine, Zeb, and Ezra. I already had 2 Kanans and 2 Choppers. So I will have an entire set out front. I'll make them a little display stand, something kind of cool looking, and then I'll have also the crew in their designated spots inside the Ghost. That way, I have one set in each spot, so you can really kind of see the comparison to the figs of the ship. And then you can also kind of see where they're at in the ship, and I'll recreate some scenes and that sort of thing with the second set. But I definitely wanted to say a huge shout out to that guy. He's been looking for, I think, 2 months, and he was finally able to get me a second set. And I had completely forgotten I'd asked him about it, and he definitely pulled through for me. So gotta say, thanks, man. You did an awesome job for me. I've gotten tons of his figures. They're always good quality. So yeah, go check him out. I'll go ahead and, like I said, I'll link him down below. He's on Facebook. That's where he does most of his business. But I'm sure if you talk to him on there, he's got other places where you can buy from him. So yeah, without any further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into this video, and we'll start on the Ghost. Let's go. Alright, guys. So here's the Ghost. Like I said, huge amount of Bricklink orders came in. Not quite all of them, but that's alright. Anyways, we're going to move along this thing and show you just how many parts I was able to get in. And man, this thing just looks absolutely fantastic. I can't believe how much better it looks. Now, I'll go ahead and go through step by step kind of all the things that came in, starting at the front. But yeah, this thing, I couldn't be happier with how it's looking right now. Like, this thing just looks really, really good. Kind of take you around the whole ship here, and just kind of show just all the stuff that came in. So I guess we'll start up front with these guys here. I started on a working design for the front mandibles of the Ghost, and so far it's looking pretty good. Don't know that I love it yet. I have more parts coming, but not all of them showed up. One of them being these guys right here. These 2x1x3 slope bricks. They didn't all come in, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, that's one thing that didn't come in. I was kind of sad about, but that's all right. We'll keep an eye out for it. It should be here in the next couple days before it comes in. The other thing you'll notice is I actually placed this in the right spot. It's nowhere near final. You can tell that isn't even Lego right there. That's going to be gone. I'm actually waiting on that windscreen to come in also. But yeah, with this thing up in place, this glass dome, or transclear dome I should say, it looks really good so far. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and keep moving on back. The next thing that came in would be these red tiles here, and it really finishes off the look of this thing. I mean, I was stoked when they came in, and this is how good they looked. I mean, it just gives us such a sleek look, and I'm really happy with it. The next thing that came in was a little bit different of a piece, but it was these guys right here, which are these 2x3 slope plates here. And I got enough of them in to do both sides. And it kind of fences in this nice stripe here and gives it just a really nice look. And overall, I'm really happy with how it looks. It looks really, really good. Right here, this will all be filled in with 1x1 tiles that I have coming. That was another one that didn't come in. So this all right here and here will all be covered in, so don't worry about that too much. Also up here there's some spots you'll see exposed studs, or over here there's still the little gray button tiles. But overall, they look pretty good. Moving on back, you can see I did finally get in this new color of blue, which honestly just looks so good. Looks so good. I was kind of hesitant to get it because I was like, well, maybe it's not the right color. But once I got it on here, I realized it's the exact perfect color. I couldn't have gotten a better one, so overall, hugely happy there. The next thing you'll notice is this guy right here. Last week I showed you this and it was all completely rainbow colored. But now you'll see that this thing is actually a complete rounded entity. It's not locked in completely yet. But yeah, you can see it actually is. It's all the same color, and yeah, it looks pretty darn good. I think it looks pretty accurate. The turret should technically sit right about here, but with the way Legos work with, you know, being square, and this thing actually technically supposed to be a circle, doesn't work out perfect, but overall looks pretty good. This red stripe here, I was also able to tile in, so that looks really good. And then these here, I actually bought 2 of the Hoth Medical Base sets. And what that got me was these nice rounded curves here to finish off the overall rounded look of this upper section. And I think that looks really good. Really happy with it. Like I said, this here will also be filled in with 1x1 studs. I could get a 1x4, but I'm not going to spend, you know, have it shipped here for just one single 1x4 plate, so I'll wait for my 1x1 plates to come in. Next thing that came in, and probably one of the more notable, is these 2x2 dark bluish gray tiles. And these things just make this look so good right here. I mean, I'm still in awe at how good this looks. Like this right here, I love it. The way it looks, the way it feels, I don't know, it looks so good. Like, I don't know. I absolutely love it, you know. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But this right here has got to be my favorite part of this update, is just how sleek this right here looks. Just looks really good. But yeah, let's move on. Next we've got the airlocks. And I was actually able to get in the rails here, the 1x2 rail plates. And these things have closed up this gap perfectly. They sit nice and level with the tiles I have down here, and overall it looks just really polished. Can't wait to get the brown ones in. They are also part of the order that didn't come in yet. So I was kind of sad about that, but I'm sure they'll come in here in the next day or two. I'm not too worried about it, but would really have loved to see them come in. But hey, you know, that kind of stuff happens. Anyways, and then as we move farther towards the back, you'll notice that these are now completely tiled in. The only thing that's not tiled is a little bit on this side. But overall, I think it looks really, really good. I tried to make it as accurate as absolutely possible. This is technically supposed to be sloped down. I could have done that here, but it would have been really structurally weak. So I just went with the squared off taper. And I think it looks good. It looks a little bit beat up. I tried to, you know, kind of end it a little abruptly here, and I think it looks really good. The only major creative liberty I took was with these here, and I thought they looked good there. I thought it kind of made it look, I don't know, just a little bit more interesting. But let me know in the comments what you think about these guys here. If not, I can always pull them up and put in white, but I thought it looked really good. So yeah, that's going to end this part. We're going to go ahead and move to the next. The final part of this update is going to be the last piece of the Bricklink order that came in, which is going to be these guys right here, which are the hinge bricks. And I wanted to throw a huge shout out to Rich Boy J and Wyatt Hine for voting this week. And they both said that the hinges looked better, which I honestly agree with. And so that was what I went ahead and ordered. And I think it really gives a nice overall curved design to this thing. Overall, I think it just adds a lot to it, and I just got to say, it looks really good. So once again, huge shout out to you guys. Thanks for voting. The other thing you'll notice is that it looks kind of like backwards progress here. This whole back section's torn down now, and there's holes up here, and you're probably wondering, well, what's all that about? Well, the back section I had to tear down because eventually that fin is going to have to sit in here, so I had to build something in here as far as strength goes. You'll notice that there's also these guys here, the support bricks, that are going to basically hold this thing together. And so I'm going to have to go up and out with the fin here, and then here is actually going to be a Technic brick that's going to hold up the other side of these slopes here. Now on the newer version of the Ghost, these guys right here come up to about right here, end, and go in flat on the underside, so down here. When you look at them, they'll be sloped just like this, and then they come in and they're flat and go in. That's why these right here are completely taken out. Those are going to be bricks, Technic bricks, where I attach that. And then of course I'll fill in the rest. I'm not sure if I'm going to use 1x2s or maybe a 1x6. Some kind of Technic brick will go in there. But yeah, overall that's what that is. And then I guess I can hook Sabine's chair back in. I took it off to get her out. But yeah, this still does sit in here. I actually went ahead and recolored part of it. Still got other parts that I need to recolor. I'm not too terribly worried about it at the moment. But I think it does look good. I think it serves its purpose. I can set it at multiple different angles. It's not going to sit right here permanently. This is just kind of a place marker for me. Makes me feel a little bit better, I guess. But I'll have a mount inside of here where that white plate is. That's kind of what that's there for. Because that'll come out and it'll be I'll have a different design coming up. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do there. But that's where the chair will sit, so it'll actually be up in here. You'll also notice the white brick in the back there. All of that's going to come out. None of that's permanent. It's just there to hold this front end together right now. And I'll go ahead and strengthen it up other ways. I'll throw some Technic beams behind it, so it'll just be a single brick tall. And all you'll see is just this little bitty bit right in here. You'll see that top layer, and that's all you'll see of it. The rest of it will all be gone. The Technic brick layer will be behind that, and then it'll overall just hold together. But yeah, that's gonna finish up the update. I think I got a ton of progress done. I think it looks just absolutely fantastic. Once the last of the Bricklink order comes in, I'll go ahead and finish that up. And the next part is actually going to be working on the underside. Now, I know you're probably asking why I'm not working on these yet. And that's because I'm going to need a ton of these kind of plates. And to order them on Bricklink is going to be kind of a pain. So I'm hoping I can find some kind of lot of them on eBay or something. Where I can actually just get a bunch of them to where I can experiment and get this exact angle in Lego. But we'll find out. The first thing I'm actually going to work on will be the underside wings. And the plan for those is to use these guys right here and stack them up too tall to where they're up to about here. And they'll go all the way around the underside to here and then around on all four sides. And that is the goal overall to making this thing look the way it's supposed to look. But yeah, that's your sneak peek for next week. For now, that's going to finish up the update. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any kind of questions or comments, anything you want to say about the Ghost build overall, anything you want to see in the mock, or just want to say hi, anything, just let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, let's go ahead and move to the outro. One last thing I wanted to showcase before I go, because I don't believe I did it in the first video, was the fact that I did actually get the Ghost crew in. I got them in about a week before the first update, and I just kind of wanted to show those off. I have another set coming in. One will be stationed in the Ghost. The other will be stationed somewhere on the outside, maybe even just on a plate like this up front. But yeah, these guys here will be in there. I have another Hera, Sabine, and Zeb coming in. Hopefully by next week's update, but we'll see how quick it gets here. But this is my guy Paul Roberts' work. These ones here are the ones I ordered myself. But as I already told you about him, he's a great guy. You should definitely check him out. But he's the one I'm getting the extra Hera, Sabine, and Zeb from. I have another chopper. I have the blind Kanan. I actually have two of them. One of them is right here. Woohoo! And so I will have an entire Ghost crew with the exception of another Ezra, because the other Ezra I plan on building will be more of a custom, and I plan on making him look as the older Ezra with the shorter hair and whatnot. So he'll be a custom fig. But overall, definitely hit him up if you need any figs. Like I said, anything you need, he'll find. And yeah, let's move on. That's going to finish it up for this week's video, guys. I hope you guys liked all the progress. Definitely let me know down below what you thought. I thought I got a really good amount done, and this ship is just looking amazing. I can't believe how good it's looking myself. Like I said, those downward slants, I love them. It makes the ship look so good. But like I said, let me know. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It helps out a ton. If you like the video, go ahead and leave a like down below. And yeah, guys, that's going to finish it up for this third update on the Ghost. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.